Welcome to CBD Reviews. In this video we're going to take a look at one of Secret Nature's CBD strains. Now this one is called Frosted Kush, and you can see right here on the label that they say it is resembling of gas, frosting, and berries in that flavor profile, that smell profile. You can also see that this particular variety came in a 3.5 gram little tin. These are actually quite nice. They remind me of like cat food tins. And actually when you first open it up, there's a aluminum seal that you crack open and peel up and open. So you really get that fresh scent coming up that first time you open. But I really have to say the scent of this cannabis is quite remarkable. Now this is a CBD strain, so what that means is it has CBD in it, and it has less than 0.3% THC. And this is a legal limit that allows this company to sell this as hemp, as CBD, because it is lower than the threshold to quantify as a THC product. It is not that. This is CBD specifically. And you can see it is 100% CBD hemp flower, Rogue Valley, organically grown and pesticide free. It's also indoor grown, which is quite nice. There's a lot more control you can have over the strains when you indoor grow them. You can see on this canister as well, they advertise it as a nice relaxing strain, and I'll get into my experience with the strain so far in a minute. And again, this does specify this is a legal hemp product, a botanical specimen as it were, and it falls under the legal limits of THC, so this does not constitute as THC. Of course, some different little notes here in case you have questions or concerns. And yeah, I really like the Secret Nature CBD. I really like their logo. I think it's very catchy, very Alex Grey-esque. And let's get into the actual cannabis itself. So with Frosted Kush, on their website, they state that this relaxing indica strain has a pungent aroma of sweet cream and fresh berries. Its exotic bud structure displays colors of neon green and frosted white. Frosted Kush is the perfect strain to wind down your day and enter into a more grounded state. Imagine breathing in your favorite dessert. Now this again is an indica strain, so it's going to be more on the relaxing side. This particular strain actually has 20.9% CBD. Now that's including both CBD and CBDA. And as they say, it is top shelf and indoor grown. And really, take a look at these buds. You can see so many of the trichomes in there. I'm going to try to get some up-close shots with my camera in a little bit here so you can really see the quality of these cannabis buds. Now, in terms of my experience with this cannabis so far, number one, and I'll just do it again. Oh, that smell. The smell of the cannabis here is it's so high quality. The flavor profile in the scent itself is amazing. So the notes I had taken is that this is a very floral and citrus scent, and I swore it smelled very similar to grapefruit. The smell is that citrus that it really reminded me of grapefruit. Very delicious smell. Now, the smoke itself has a bit of a frosty citrus flavor, really going off of that Frosted Kush name, the gas, frosting, and berries. The berries I'm not getting as much personally, but I can definitely understand their interpretation of that citrus kind of fruity sensation and flavor profile in both the smell and the smoke. In terms of the experience of this CBD itself, it actually provides that classic gummying sensation that cannabis users will be familiar with. So there's many other compounds in cannabis than just THC, and all of those compounds contribute to the experience of cannabis. And that's the exact same for this CBD flower. The only difference is that this particular CBD flower, through Secret Nature, for example, does not have any THC. So you get that gummying sensation without the THC paranoia and disorientation that I've heard other users report with THC strains. The other nice thing about this particular strain is it actually paradoxically heightened sensation and arousal. I found it helped me become very close with others. It was indeed a very relaxing experience. I could just feel myself experience these kind of waves of relaxation as I was enjoying this particular cannabis strain. And interestingly, I've always struggled to fall asleep after using cannabis, and this was the first strain that actually allowed me to fall asleep. Prior to that, I had always struggled immensely to fall asleep with different strains of cannabis, but for some reason, this was an exception. This particular strain allowed me to fall asleep without any issue. As they say on the can here itself, it's very relaxing. On the website, it mentions it's relaxing, it's an indica strain, and my experience with that has absolutely matched with that description. So that is everything I have to talk about this particular strain. I definitely recommend it. It very quickly became one of my favorites within their realm, and so far I've only tried a couple. And just within that small experience of using CBD flower, this has been my favorite so far. Now I'm going to do my best to review some other strains here on the channel as we move forward, and I'd also like to review some other CBD products, be that edibles or tinctures or different vapes. That would be of interest to me, and also different methods of consuming this cannabis. For example, possibly different flower vaporizer pens. That would be nice to review and go through. If any of you have any suggestions for what I could review in the future, I'd appreciate a comment down below. I'd like for this channel to become a bit of a community scene where we can get together and really explore what we can do with CBD cannabis. I think many people have a misconception about this, that it's not really gonna create a sensation that you would enjoy. It's far different from THC cannabis. It's not as enjoyable, when actually I find it to be much more enjoyable than THC cannabis. Again, because it lacks that THC paranoia, the edge that the THC can create, the kind of disorientation, confusion that can occur with high doses of THC. That is eliminated in this cannabis product. It's very, very nice in that sense, and you can clearly see that we've come a long way in order to create these CBD strains that have high CBD quality and quantity. I mean, this is over 20%. That's a very good strain, and you can clearly see on the trichomes that delicious CBD and other cannabinoids be developed there on this very nicely, very well packaged cannabis product. So that'll be it for this video. This is Frosted Kush by Secret Nature CBD. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and like this video if you liked it. Share it with someone who you think might benefit from this type of information, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Take care now and have a great day.